Hello, good morning. How are you? I wish you all are good. Today we are going to discuss gerunds and infinitive. Gerunds and infinitives يعني صيغة المصدر. We want to classify them according to types or to parts. We want to start with a gerunds. رح نقسمهم لأقسام. We want to start with gerunds. رح نبلش بالgerunds اللي هو المصدر. The form of gerunds by adding ing to the verbs. يعني كيف بيكون شكل الجرانس هو عبارة عن verb تمام plus ing it's become a noun. هلا إذا كان الverb ضفنا له ing بصير noun like swim. إذا ضفنا له ing swimming بتصير noun. هذا بصير اسمه gerund. If the gerund doesn't come before verb to be, doesn't come with verb to be, that means it is a gerund. يعني إذا أجا الفعل swimming for example ما قبليه ما في قبله أي إشي من الverb to be الإز والآر والآم والواز والwere معناته إيش هذا اسمه gerunds. بينما إذا أجا مثلا معاه is swimming هذا اسمه present continuous. Okay, so the gerunds the forms of gerunds by adding ing to the verbs. The use of it, we use it as a noun and we can also use it after prepositions and certain verbs. يعني نقدر نستخدمه كاسم زي like on the first type at the beginning of the sentence and we can use it after the preposition and after certain verbs. We want to know according to the examples. Number one, at the beginning of the sentence like swimming is a good exercise. يعني السباحة تمرين جيد. هون look at the swimming, the gerund swimming. ما أجي قبليها لا is ولا are ولا am ولا was ولا were. That means it is a gerund. Eating a balanced diet is really important. يعني الأكل بتوازن هذا إشي كتير مهم. This is the first sessions by adding ing to the verbs becoming gerunds, becoming at the beginning of the sentence. Number two, we use gerunds after prepositions بعد الحروف الجر. Examples: I drank a cup of coffee before leaving. Before here is prepositions. Leaving is a gerund. يعني هو شرب فنجان من القهوة قبل ما يغادر. Number two, she is interested in getting regular exercise. يعني هي كتير مبسوطة ومستمتعة في تمارينها الريجولر المعتادة عليها تعملها بشكل معتاد. So in here are prepositions. After that become the gerund getting. This is the second session. Now we want to move to the third type or third part. After certain verbs. These like enjoy, fancy, discuss. These verbs found on page 123 on your student's book. هدول group this is a group of verbs you can find it in your student's book on page 123. يعني أنت بتقدر تلاقيهم بكتابك على صفحة 123. هدول مجموعة من الأفعال. You have your task to memorize them. لازم تحفظهم. To distinguish this is verbs I should add ing or not. عشان تقدر تميز إن هذا بقدر أضيف له ing للجرند أو لا. Examples. Here we have some verbs بعض منهم like enjoy, fancy, discuss. For example, I enjoyed living in France. أنا انبسطت في عيشتي بفرنسا. Here we have enjoyed. Enjoyed من الأفعال اللي تيجي بعديها مين الجرند. الجرند يعني بضيف له ing. So I enjoyed living. Number two, we discussed going on holiday together. We discussed. This is verbs come after these verbs you should add gerund or ing to the verbs. It's become a gerund going. So this is the things about the gerunds. هاد كل إشي عن الgerunds. إذن هو the gerunds becoming at the beginning of the sentence. You can use it as a noun by adding ing to it without verb to be. يعني تقدر تضيف له الفعل ing بيصبح noun اسم بس إذا ما كان قبليه verb to be. Number two, after prepositions بعد حروف الجر. Number three, after certain verbs. Now we want to talk about full infinitives. Full infinitives that mean to plus base verb 1 base form. لازم يكون معاها to plus verb 1 base form. We use it to explain a purpose. يعني إحنا بنستخدمه عشان نوضح السبب. Example: I started a diet to lose some weight. يعني أنا بلشت بالدايت عشان أخسر شوي من وزني. To lose. هاي lose اسمها full infinitive. To plus base form. I went to the park to go jogging. يعني أنا رحت على البارك عشان إيش؟ أهرول. To go. هاي السبب رحت على البارك. To go jogging عشان هرول. تعمل هرول ركض يعني. To go. So we use first things full infinitives. لازم تعرف إن الexpressions full infinitive معناتها to plus verb 1. احفظ full infinitive to plus verb 1. أول شيء we use it to explain the purpose عشان نوضح السبب. Number 2 we use it after the words to and enough. نستخدمهم بعد دول كلمتين to and enough. Example: It's warm enough. هاي كلمة enough موجودة. To swim in the sea. عشان نسبح نحن بالبحر. After enough. Number 2 he is too tired to go to school. يعني هو كتير تعبان. Too tired to go to school. هاي to full infinitive to go. So number 1 to explain a purpose. Number 2 afterwards to and enough. Number 3 we use also full infinitive after adjectives بعد الصفات like afraid, pleased, sad, happy, upset. أي adjective تعرفها. We have after the adjective you can use full infinitive اللي هو to plus verb 1 base form. Example: Sarah is afraid to go to the dentist. يعني هي كتير بتخاف لروحتها عشان تروح على dentist على دكتور الأسنان. So هاي afraid هاي الادجكتيف. أجا بعديها مين؟ to go full infinitive. Number 2 I'm happy to say your results were fine. أنا كتير مبسوط إن أحكي لك إنه نتيجتك كانت كتير منيحة. Happy this is the adjective to say the full infinitive. So again, number 1 to explain the purpose. Number 2 after to and enough. Number 3 after the adjectives. Number 4 after certain verbs and phrases, which is important. بعد الأفعال بعد معظم يعني أفعال معينة أو phrases. These verbs you can find it also in your student book page 123. The second part من full infinitive موجودين في كتابك. بقية الأفعال هدول نقدر نضيف لهم full infinitive to مع base form. صفحة 123 students book. Some of these verbs بعض من هدول الأفعال fail, advise, hope, reminded, have a chance. Example: Lots of teenagers fail. هاي الverb fail أنا بعرف ده يجي بعديه full infinitive يعني to plus verb 1. To get enough sleep at night. يعني معظم كثير من المراهقين برسبوا عشان بيضلهم نايمين طول الليل. Number 2 Mom remind me to cover my mouth when I yawn. يعني مام ذكرتني إني بس أجي أسكر أغطي على تمي بس أجي أتاوب. Remind me. Reminded أجي بعديها full infinitive to plus verb 1. This is all of things about full infinitive. Let's move to the per infinitive. Remember, you have to distinguish between full infinitive and per infinitive. Full infinitive 2 plus verb 1 base form. بينما per infinitive we want to use it with just verb 1 base form. بس بيكون معي verb 1 base form. Examples: We use it after. متى بنستخدم هدول per infinitive؟ per infinitive we use it after modals. بعد modals verbs الشل والكان والكود والمي والمايت. كل هدول بنستخدم بعديهم verb 1 base form. بعد كلمة after had better يعني من الأفضل. then would rather يفضل. إذا نستخدم ال pair infinitive بعد ال modals verb وبعد ال had better من الأفضل وبعد would rather من الأفضل ويفضل. Examples: you should بعد المودلز هذا المودل should بيجي بعديها ال verb 1 eat. You should eat plenty of fruit and vegetables. Number 2 Sam had a better stop smoking. يعني سام من الأفضل إنه يوقف تدخين. هذا better أجى بعديها ال verb base form اللي هو pair infinitive stop. Number 3 Sarah would rather go to gym then jog in the park. يعني سارة من المفضل إنها تروح على الجيم بعدين تروح هرولة على البارك. would rather يفضل اجى بعديها مين البيس form go. So pair infinitive it's very easy. بدك تحفظ إنه you have to add pair infinitive الverb 1 لحاله after المودلز verb والكلمة had better would rather. Now Number 4 gerunds or infinitive. احنا نقدر نميز بين ال gerunds or infinitive. نقدر نستخدمهم التنتين كيف بس نقدر نميز بيناتهم. هلا some verbs like بعض الأفعال هدول احفظهم begin, continue, hate, like, prefer, start followed by gerunds and infinitive doesn't change the meaning. يعني هدول الأفعال إذا حطيت بعديهم gerund يا ing يا infinitive 2 plus verb 1 ما بتفرق معي ما بتغير المعنى نهائيا. Examples: Selma likes eating healthy or Selma likes to eat healthy. نفس الاشي هي بتحب تاكل أكل صحي. إذن begin, continue, hate, like, prefer, start they do not change the meaning if I want to add gerunds or infinitive. ما بتغير المعنى إذا بدي أضيف أنا gerunds or infinitive. Other verbs هدول الأفعال also you have to memorize them. Forget, regret, remember, stop, try, want. Forget, regret, remember, stop, try, want. This is verb. It's followed. It's changed the meaning if I want to add gerunds or infinitive. هدول الأفعال هم اللي بيقدروا بيغيروا بالgerunds والinfinitive. بدك تحفظهم. هدول الأول first part هدول ما بيغيروا. second part هدول بيغيروا الgerunds والinfinitive. They give us the different meaning. بيعطينا المعنى مختلف. Examples. طلع عليه. Number 1 Tim forget taking his medicine. هاي forget من الأفعال بتغير صح؟ Tim forget taking his medicine. We want to know what's the meaning of Tim is forget to take taking his medicine. معناتها Tim took his medicine but he didn't remember doing it. يعني هو أخذ دواء بس هو بالفعل مش متذكر إنه هو أخده. طلع Tim forget taking his medicine. He took his medicine يعني هو أخذ الدواء but he didn't remember بس متذكر إنه قام بهذا العمل. اللي هي second sentence Tim forget to take his medicine. هي هنا بالfull infinitive to take. Tim didn't take this. That means Tim didn't take this medicine. هذا البحي معناته إنه Tim أصلاً ما أخذ دواء. لم يأخذ الدواء. Another example. I regret telling you how much I weight. Regret also from the verbs they change the meaning of gerunds and infinitive. من الأفعال بتغير الgerunds and infinitive. شو معناتها هاي؟ I told you how much I weight and now I'm sorry about it. يعني أنا حكيت لك قديش وزني وهلأ أنا بتأسف إني أنا حكيت لك. يعني زي كأني أنا ندمت إني أنا قلت لك قديش وزني. هاي by using telling. بينما بالfull infinitive I regret to tell you you need to lose a weight. معناتها I'm sorry but I have to tell you that you need to lose a weight. يعني أنا بتأسف بس أنا حاب أحكي لك إنه أنت لازم تخسري وزن. Another example اللي Mom stopped cooking super. stopped أجي بعديها cooking what's this هاي بالجرند معناتها mom was cooking a super then she stopped doing that يعني هي كانت عمالها تطبخ بالعشاء بعدين إيش توقفت. mom stopped to cook super بالinfinitive that mean mom stopped what she was doing وقفت ماما شو عمالها بتعمل. she would cook a super and she could cook a super بتقدر هلأ تسوي لنا عشاء. يعني mom was stopped what she was doing وقفت شو عمالها بتعمل so she could cook super هلأ ممكن إنها تقدر تسوي لنا عشاء. the first one إنه she stopped cooking هي كانت عم تطبخ then she stopped وتوقفت تماما. هنا she كانت تعمل إشي وبلشت إيش تطبخ. This is about gerund and infinitive. Now, the second part from our lesson, causative form. Causative forms يعني هو المسبب. Causative forms دايما بحكي بكون موجود هو have, object, verb 3 or had حسب تصريف الفعل past ولا present. have, object, verb 3. متى بستخدم أنا causative? We use it to talk about something that we don't do ourselves but we arrange for someone else to do it for us. يعني إحنا بنستخدم الكوزيتيف يوم بدنا نحكي عن شغلة نحنا مو إحنا سويناها بدنا نحكي لشخص آخر إنه هو يسويها. Examples. My sister made a cake يعني هي عملت كيك. يعني هون this sentence mean that she made a cake by herself يعني هي عملت الكيك بنفسها لحالها. بينما بالكوزيتيف طلع my sister had a cake made. had a cake made that means she arranged for someone else to make it for her a cake يعني هي خلت شخص تاني إنه يعمل لها كيك. Number 1 my sister made a cake يعني she made it by herself هي عملتها لحالها. My sister had a cake made معناتها she arranged for someone else to do the cake for her إنه عشان هو يعمل لها الكيك. Another example. I cleaned my house يعني I cleaned it by myself أنا نظفته لحالي. بينما لما أحكي I had cleaned my house يعني someone else clean it for me يعني واحد تاني نظف لي إياه. This is what we called causative. Number 2, second part from the causative. To talk about something unpleasant that happened to someone يوم يحكي عن إشي مش منيح مش يعني غير جيد صار لشخص آخر. Example. سلمى had her phone stolen at the gym يعني سلمى إيش انسرق تليفونها من الجيم. had والobject her phone stolen الverb 3. This is unpleasant things يعني هذا إشي مش منيح مش سعيد ما ببسط. Number second example. I had my nose broken at the match يعني أنا كسرت أنفي في الماتش في المباراة. had object broken اللي هي الverb 3. we can هلا in the second part we use get object verb 3. هلا كنا نحكي had object verb 3 when we use it when I'm talking about someone who wants to make the arrangement the things for other ones يعني واحد يعمل لي الإشي. the second parts when I'm talking about unpleasant things happened to the persons يعني أي إشي مش منيح صار للشخص. Now if I want to talk about get object verb 3 ما يكون عندي get object verb 3 to talk about some things we have arranged not for unpleasant events يعني ما بنحكي عن ما بنقدر نستخدمه مع الأشياء اللي هي مش تحصل للناس الإشي اللي هو مش منيح. For example Salma got her hair cut by Huda's Beauties يعني هي راحت قصت شعرها عن طريق Center's Huda Beauties. This is unpleasant، يعني هذا إشي مش إنه مش منيح، إشي good. عشان هيك إحنا ما بنقدر نستخدم ال good مع الأشياء اللي مش منيحة. Examples: Amy had her new watch stolen. هاي unpleasant things. حطينا معاها مين؟ had. بس ما بقدر أحكي Amy got her watch stolen. This is ما بنقدر نستخدم got، حكينا مع ال unpleasant things. This is very important. ال got object verb 3 we can't use it مع unpleasant things. مع الأشياء اللي تحدث إشي مش منيح ما بنقدر نستخدم معها ال got. هلا this is when I want to use the tenses with the causative. هون بس أجي أستخدم التنسز مع الكوزاتيف. عندك بالsample present طبعا إحنا بنعرف simple present subject verb 1 s or es. we use it we or يعني have plus verb 3. have plus verb 3. We have more research carried out regularly. have plus verb 3. When I'm talking about the present continuous اللي هي الأز والآر والآن مع ing بحكي are having مع verb 3. ال present perfect الهاد الهاف والهاز مع verb 3 هي أصلا شو بتصير بالكوزيتيف have had مع also الverb 3. الsimple past اللي هو الverb 2 بنستخدم معاه had مع verb 3. notice ال present have مع verb 3 ال past had مع verb 3. ال past continuous نفس الشيء ال were وال was مع ال have وال verb 3. ال future ال past perfect had و verb 3 had verb 3. ال future will have مع verb 3. ال going to are going to have or is going to have حسب ال subject اللي عندي مع verb 3. المودel اللي مثلا should can could مع ال have مع ال verb 3. you won't use always verb 3. causative have object pair infinitive يعني just verb 1 pair infinitive just verb 1. حكينا دائما هاي second part. أول part حكينا have object مع verb 3. متى بيكون عندي have object مع pair infinitive يعني verb 1 just verb 1 we use it to make someone do something. يعني إحنا بنستعملها لما نحكي لواحد يعمل إشي. I will have my secretaries make appointments for you. راح أخلي السكرتيرة تبعتي تعمل لك موعد معي. I will have my secretaries make appointments for you. أخليها تعمل لك موعد معي. This is when I want to ask someone to do something. أطلب من واحد يعمل لي إشي بستخدم had object مع pair infinitive اللي هو verb 1 base form. الcausative also نستخدم معاها get. هون بدنا نستخدم مع pair مع infinitive. get و object و full infinitive. full infinitive يعني to plus base form. we use it to persuade someone to do something. لما بدي أقنع واحد يساوي إشي بستخدم get مع object و to plus verb 1. for example Sam got his parents to buy his a car for her birthday. يعني سام أقنع أهله إن يشتروا له إيش سيارة لعيد ميلاده. got object his parents to buy full infinitive والcomplement. This is all things about causative. The most important things about causative, we use the causative have object verb 3 when I'm talking when I want to talk something to you don't do it, you ask someone to do it for you. Second part, to talk about unpleasant things happened to someone. When I want to use get, I should not use it to get with unpleasant events. We use a causative with pair infinitive to make someone do something. We use causative got to causative object with full infinitive to persuade someone to do some things. Here we are done from our lesson today. Thanks for listening. Have a good day.